With the streets becoming more dangerous every day, the People's United Party issued a release today about the alarming crime situation. The leader of the opposition, John Briceño, in an interview at News 5, said that his party is willing to work with the government on a solution to decrease what he calls urban terrorism. And since the situation is out of control, he places the impotency of the police squarely on the shoulders of the Minister of National Security, Carlos Perdomo. Briceño said it is time for Perdomo to step down.
I am very concerned when you hear that another grenade exploded in the streets of Belize City. We have innocent civilians getting killed and Belizeans getting hurt. As we understand, there are still 17 more grenades out on the streets of Belize City. That now, we're finding out now that BATSUB, has again commented that they have lost more of these grenades, which makes it 17 grenades that are out on the streets. And today we're hearing now at the BDF camp that an M4 has gone missing. This is no longer gang violence that we're talking about. We're talking about urban terrorism. And unfortunately, it seems that the Prime Minister and his government do not have a plan as to how is it that they're going to address these issues that are affecting the lives of all Belizeans. I want to recommend three things. One, that the government of Belize needs to call on the British government to come to Belize with the experts and the expertise to assist our security forces to be able to fight urban terrorism. Secondly, the Minister of National Security has been unable to address the crime violence that continues to escalate in our society, needs to step down immediately. And thirdly, it is time for the Prime Minister to make the Cook's report available to all Belizeans. We as a country cannot be seen to be negotiating with terrorists.
Why do you think that the government is unable to actually come up with a proper plan or a strategy to fight crime?
Well, certainly it is not an easy answer to combat crime. Over a year ago, when I was at the National Assembly, I came up with 10 points that there are ways that we need to be able to fight crime jointly. It's not just the government or the political parties, but it also requires the society, the communities, the business community, all of us to jointly work at it. And we have to be strengthening the police department, strengthening the DPP, but at the same time we need to be fighting the root causes of crime, which is poverty. And as we continue to go into a deeper recession that the Prime Minister announced last year in October, it is only going to get worse. That is why I have said that we need to go into the areas where they're most affected. We have these pockets of crime, especially in Belize City, in South Side Belize City. We have to invest more in education. We have to be able to go in there and to ensure that those kids are going to school. We have to go into those areas and put a stronger police presence where it is necessary. It is not an easy job, it's a long-term job, but the government needs to get its act together.
The opposition leader also called on the government to make good on a commitment to invest in a forensic lab.